A suspect arrested in connection with the murder of two young women in Mamelodi has now abandoned his bail bid. That's after appearing in the local magistrate's court today. The victims, aged just 21 and 22, are said to be cousins and were shot dead next to a road in Mamelodi East Extension 17 on Sunday. A third victim, we're told, is still receiving medical treatment. SABC News reporter Offense Sitimo is watching developments for us and joins us now live from Mamelodi. And Offense, this is quite the development, I suppose, given just how much outrage there is in that community. I see a few people are still keeping quite a strong presence outside court.
Well, 38-year-old Tebogo Mnisi made a brief appearance here at the Mamelodi Magistrate's Court just before he abandoned his bail application. We understand that he's facing 5 charges, among them being 2 of premeditated murder and possession of unlicensed firearm and ammunition. We are actually outside court now, and I'm joined by one of the relatives of the surviving victims of last Sunday's attack. After so utlwileng ko court maikutlo a reng?
Ke angry too much ka Tebogo because o file statement o re na o dirile dio cheka mokana ga tsone. So I'm so angry o irile ka intention ya hae. O nanya ko ba bolaya ka nnete. So ngwana ko hae o ko spetlele ka baka la hae ka jeku. I'm so angry ka Tebogo. It's too soon or nka mo tshwarela no ke bona o ka re ntwa irileng o irile ka maikemishetso because nka ise maikemishetso nka ile o thuntsha Desmond a tlogela banyana ba bangwe ba babedi, so because we irile a ikemisheditse o kgonne ba thuntsha ba le 3. So unfortunately re leboge modimo ge Desmond a kgonne o phela a to bolela story sa bona because of nka isa a sa phela ora ne re ka se itse seno
seemo sa ise bjang ko sepetlele
wa recover mabane ba mo discharge ko hospital a fihla ko ntong a tlhakatlhakana hape re miste another hospital.
Thank you so much. Well, as you can hear, that's the family of one of the surviving members who were actually attacked last week. I'm just going to bring in NPA's Lumka Mahamjana just to elaborate on what transpired in court today. Thank you so much, Lumka. Can you just tell us what transpired in court today?
So today it was really a brief appearance because the accused opted to abandon his release on bail. Therefore, the matter was then postponed to the 19th of January for further investigations, as there are still a lot of outstanding investigations that needs to be completed before this matter is trial ready. So the accused that appeared before court today is facing 5 charges. So it's 2 charges of premeditated murder, 1 charge of attempted murder, possession of ammunition, and possession of firearm.
And well, what do you expect to happen going forward?
So in the next appearance on the 19th of January, we'll find out whether some of those investigations that that needs to be completed will be completed, and then the matter then will then be transferred to the High Court for trial.
Thank you very much. Well, as you can hear, that's Ms. Lumka Mahanjana, the NPA Gauteng spokesperson, actually, announcing some of the charges that have been leveled against the 38-year-old and the fact that he's decided to abandon bail. This we know because even the community of Mamelodi actually went to his place where he works as a panel beater or a mechanic fixing motors, where they actually torched and vandalized his property. So we believe that could have been a possible threat that actually compelled him to decide to abandon bail here at the Mamelodi Magistrate's Court. And in fact, even after the proceeding, if I can just ask my colleague just to pan to the side, you will see that there was a heightened community interest in this particular case after those pictures were actually revealed last Sunday, where we saw the 2 young ladies actually laying there lifeless on the streets. Well, we understand that the matter, as it has been postponed to the 19th of January, police are actually going to investigate further some of the details that they need, issues like whether the accused is actually a flight risk, or as to whether maybe there could be issues that might influence the case that could not be in their attention. But from here in Mamelodi, is back to you in studio.
All right, Offense, before we let you go, what's your sense of how the community there keeping up Spirits has responded to this particular outcome, this decision by the suspect to abandon bail. It seems Offensive Sidimo is not able to hear us at this moment. We'll keep a very close eye on the situation, of course, as it unfolds outside the Mamelodi Magistrate's Court. If you missed it, the suspect that was arrested this week in connection with that double murder in the community has now abandoned his bail bid, with the case expected on the 19th of January next year.